Hi everybody, this is Will Bowen with today's JumpStart. Decades ago, or a while back, I'd say, it was started a couple of decades ago. I owned horses, and I did for many, many years. I loved horses. I loved the intuitive connection that horses have with people, and the stubbornness, and the way they just react, and how loving they can be. And I really enjoyed having these horses. And one time, one of our horses got sick. The horse was out grazing, which horses do, of course, literally most of the time when they're awake, is graze. So he was eating and walking along. And what happens when a horse does that? Well, they're munching on the ground, and then what they're munching is the grass, and they're also pulling up sand with the grass. They're simultaneously eating sand. So the sand goes down into their stomachs, causes their intestines to twist, and they get what is known as colic. And our horse had colic. So how did we know this? Well, the horse kept lying down, and rolling around. That means that the horse is literally trying to untie their intestine. And a horse can die from this. So we called our veterinarian 2 a.m. on a Sunday night, Monday morning, and he came out. Now, I knew he was going to come out. He was a nice guy. However, what really surprised me was how he showed up with such a smile on his face. Not this was a pain in the neck and boy are you going to pay and how dare you wake me up in the middle of the night. It was, hey, how's it going? You would have thought we had shown up with the horse on a trailer at his office and the guy would have just eaten a great meal and been in a great mood. I mean, he was just awesome to deal with. So as he's doing some really nasty things to make our horse better with like mineral oil and gloves that went all the way up to his shoulder, you don't want to know the details. The point was, I'm asking him, how can you be in such a good mood showing up here to stick your arm up a horse at 2 o'clock in the morning? And he said, you know what? I wanted to be a vet my whole life. And when I got to be a vet, and I got these late night calls, at first I would think, oh, doggone it. And then he said, you know what? This is part of the job, and I get to choose how I do it, how I do this job. Am I going to show up with a smile on my face, whether it's 2 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning? Yes, I'm going to do that. Am I going to treat the patient as somebody I care about, no matter what the time? And am I going to treat the person who, in this case, owns that patient really, really well, no matter what? Yes, I am. And the interesting thing was, of course, you and I both know this, a horse is a horse, of course. He showed up in a good mood, which put me in a good mood, which made his client that he had to deal with that much better. It's a nice, wonderful loop. So, how you do something is important. Show up with a smile on your face, give it your best, and you'll walk away feeling great, no matter how it turns out. Give that a try today, and enjoy today. We'll talk tomorrow.